speaking of cold, it got really cold quickly this year. Remember to wear extra layers so you don't get sick. But ladies, it's no good to wear warm-ups under your skirts. Why? Because no one can see your legs. Oh my god. That was a joke. Just my way of reminding all of you to wear your school uniforms, got it? Dude, you're a pervert! Mr. Yamada, we've gone over this before. You cannot say those things in class. You are a pervert. Something is different. Marie is nowhere to be found. There is another piece of paper on the floor. Something is neatly written on it.
Song of the Fallen Angel. The fallen angel is chained down. Her wings torn off, eroded by prejudice. Her last breaths full of black despair. Do you know her name? Will she eventually return to nothing? Forced into the realm of oblivion? No. Her requiem will become a roar and tear away the mask of hypocrisy. Do you know her name? She who will strike down the cowards and tear down the lies? That's right. Her name is... What is it?
This must be another of Marie's poems. Wah!
What is this?
What is this? Why is this here? What the hell is happening? I remember putting this in my bag. Hey, why are you reading this? What the hell's the matter with you? Do you want me to strike you down? Calm down, Miss Fallen Angel. You are disturbing our guest. That's why I'm shouting at him.
Huh?
Wait, Miss Fallen Angel. I hate you. Hate you. Don't read my things. Marie returns to her seat, muttering horrible things under her breath. Yasagami High Rooftop. You climb the steps with I, who seems depressed.
You know...
I've been thinking. I think we need to break up. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're such a great guy and you're so good to people. I thought maybe I could learn to love you.
I'm sorry.
You mean a lot to me. That's why I feel like I have to tell you that you shouldn't be going out with a girl like me. I hate myself. All I do is hurt the people I care about, just like I'm doing right now. I'm so worthless. Then let's find your value. Joshua, I is crying. You're very close to my heart, Joshua. You really are. I don't want to lose you. That's why I'm so scared of being in a relationship with you. I'm sure you'll eventually hate me, and then you'll leave me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm afraid to believe you. I know I'm being self-centered. I know what I'm saying is selfish. But even though I know that, I still want you to be by my side. Is there any way that we could just be friends? I knew the whole time. I see. I'm sorry, Joshua. Thank you. I began crying again. I opened up to you about her true feelings. No matter the result, you feel you understand her better now. Let's go home. You decided to go home. I think I actually decided that, and I just did what she said. Inaba Municipal Hospital? Empty hospital room. Sayoko asked you to come here.
I'm sorry.
You're already done with work today, aren't you? I wanted to say goodbye. Goodbye? I'm leaving this hospital today. Sayoko looked straight into your eyes. I grew to hate hospitals. All the life and death. In the end, everyone leaves, leaving me behind. I was lonely. Then I remembered. That I wanted to help. I became a nurse because I wanted to save people's lives. I couldn't see that it was as simple as that. No, I probably didn't want to see it. Sayoko smiles gently. And to think the one who would show me this is just some kid with a rag in his hand. I tend to go for older rich men, and I landed a child. So, I'm going. I'm going to find that path I gave up on. I thought I couldn't do it, but I will walk that road. I'm going to be my own guide. Thinking, walking, taking responsibility for myself. Once I've done all that, I think I can finally say that I've truly lived.
Will you take this?
Sayoko gave you the hospital ID.
I give you the person I was when I was here.
Sayoko looks at you gently. You feel a strong bond between yourself and Sayoko. Yay, maxed out. I'm going to say this. It's as much to myself as it is to you.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you. So long.
Sayoko left, never looking back. You decided to go home. Samigawa Riverbank. Ko wanted to be by the river, so you stopped by on the way home. This place brings back a lot of memories. First time I came here was also my first time in town, right after the Ichijo family took me in. The sky was totally clear except for the setting sun, and the light hitting the water made it shine. It was beautiful. It helped me decide something. I thought, from now on, I am an Ichijo. I convinced myself that the old me was dead. At least that's what I thought. But you were just a kid then, right? Yeah, isn't that crazy? A little kid thinking like that. Also, is your neck okay, Ko? Because like your head is like almost twisted completely around backwards. I'm not sure it should be able to rotate that far. But I guess even kids have stuff on their minds sometimes. Funny thing is, I never really became an Ichijo. I looked, sounded, and acted like one, but it was just a mask I wore. And now that I don't have to wear that mask anymore, I guess it's time to step off the stage. Don't jump to conclusions. Well, I haven't reached any conclusions yet. Besides, I'd never just wander off without telling you guys. Ko smiles. It just makes me feel kinda empty, knowing that my real parents are dead. It's like I have no roots. We should go visit their graves after practice sometime. I wouldn't even know where to find them. I've got the letter, but whoever wrote it didn't sign it. They didn't mention my parents' names either. Whoever handed you over to the orphanage wrote that letter, right? Wouldn't that mean they've been holding on to it for like 10 years? It's pretty rough asking someone to remember what happened 10 years ago. 10 years ago. You're still carrying that thing? Yeah, well, I can't let anyone at the house see it, so... Huh. The name on the front, Kosama, is smeared. Like someone rubbed their hand against it. Maybe they just wrote it in a hurry. Plus, the corner of the envelope is sharp enough to give you a paper cut. What do you think? It was written recently? You think so too? What does this mean? I think the head of the orphanage must have written it. When I visited, she could probably tell I was depressed. Hey, cheer up, man. Even if it is a fake, it sounds bad to call it a fake, but she didn't do it to pull a fast one on you. No, you've got it all wrong. I'm happy. I'm glad there are such nice people out there in the world. Maybe the letter is true, or maybe it's just a nice lie, but all the same, someone was there to give birth to me, someone was there to raise me, and someone is there to watch over me like this. I thought I had no roots, no ties to anyone, but that's not true. Took you long enough to get the picture, stupid. Stupid? I know you are, but what am I? Wah wah. I'm the one who told you that you'd always have us, stupid. Well, I'm rubber, you're glue. Oh god, we went all the way that far too, huh? Alright. Ko's eyes are red, but he's laughing. It seems you're able to support Ko when he needed you most. Man, you got a really ugly mug, you know that? Wanna go for a swim, ugly? It'll be like old times. Ha, yeah, come to think of it, we used to play around here, didn't we?
Alright.
How about you? Wanna go for a dip? I better get home. What? Like you have a choice. Whoa, it's freaking cold! You horsed around in the river with Ko and Daisuke and then went home. Hey, you looked pretty good at the culture festival. I bet if you had better makeup on, you'd be an even cuter girl. If you dressed up with me and we went to Akina together, we'd get hit on so much. So how do you want me to do your makeup? I want to look cute. You're pretty into this, so you're going for the cute look? Though you should know, no matter what you do, you'll never be cuter than me. I was having fun. I gotta say, your skin looks super good even up close. Do you have your own beauty regimen? What? That'd be weird. I'm guessing you don't though. So, does that mean your skin is just naturally this good? That's so unfair. You and I got better acquainted over small talk. You feel your relationship with I has grown stronger. And it could be stronger soon.
Huh?
Man, I gotta get home. Once it starts getting late, my dad starts worrying. Here's a present for you.
I'm giving this to you.
You wanted something like that, right? Well, there it is. Enjoy. Well, let's go. Walk me home.
See ya.
You went home after seeing I off. I suppose that today is the last day I'll be seeing this river. I have decided to move. My children have offered me a place with them. At first, I turned them down because I didn't want to leave the place I was born in, but... What about your husband? If I stay here and mope around, I'm sure he'll feel bad up in heaven. Hisano smiles gently.
Will you accept this?
You obtained old fountain pen. I saved up my money to buy this a long time ago. I used it to write to my husband before we were married. I'd be delighted if you would have it. I'd feel that our story hasn't truly ended. I'll treasure it.
Thank you.
I believe that the past, when we exchanged letters, is connected to the present day. I'm sure I don't have very long left in this world, but that's not the case for you. You're carrying on my story now. I think I can keep smiling to the end. I think I've had a good life. Hisano's smile is full of affection. It seems you were able to give Hisano some support. Do you have someone you love? I do. I do. Is that so? Then remember this.
Live a long and full life. That is the greatest thing you can do for your beloved.
You spent a while talking about different things with Hisano.
I hope that one day we will meet again.
You said goodbye to Hisano and headed back home.
Well...
About the culture festival, I'm sorry. But it was the only way. I couldn't possibly have gone out in front of that crowd wearing a swimsuit. It's embarrassing enough to be on stage at all, let alone for a beauty pageant. You look cute.
Senpai!
It's alright, you didn't butter me up so. To be honest, I was so anxious to be on stage with Rise-san and the rest of the girls that I scarcely remember anything. Naoto is averting her eyes. Ahem, that aside, have you heard the latest rumor from the Amagi Inn? The night of our stay, someone reported hearing men screaming from one of the rooms and... Oh yeah, no, I didn't hear anything about that at all. I don't know what you're talking about. You enjoyed your idle chat with Naoto. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown stronger and could become stronger soon.
Oh!
I should be getting back. I didn't mean to keep you here for so long. I have a gift for you. You should have it if you're ever feeling hungry.
Please accept it.
Cream melon bread. Okay, do they really have all these different flavors of melon bread in Japan? Like, seriously? Well then, let's go home.
Good night.
You saw Naoto off and then went home. The hill overlooking town. I wanted to go somewhere quiet, so you brought her here. This is the first time I've been here. Kinda silly, huh? It's so close by. It's amazing how small my house looks from up here. I still haven't figured it out. I want to find at least one redeeming quality in myself, something that proves my worth or gives me a reason to live. I don't understand why I'm here, especially after I started thinking I'd be better off dead. But I did finally realize a few things. First, that I was just pretending to be brave. And second, that there was a kind soul trying to save me. I came to the conclusion that if I meet more people like you in my future, then maybe it's okay to keep on going. I felt like that in itself was a good enough reason to live. Still, I'm not good at being alone. I know it's a lot to ask, but will you stay by my side? Of course I will. But thank you. I'm sorry, I only asked because I needed to hear you say it. Here, take this. Obtained compact. I've carried that thing around ever since I decided to change who I was. I could check myself whenever I wanted, to make sure I was still pretty all the time. But now, I don't need it. Because from now on, people like you will be my mirror. I'll look for my reflection in you, so that I'll never forget who I am. I won't be able to lie to myself anymore.
Thank you.
Your eyes taught me how to do that. You're the only one, Joshua.
You're the only one who didn't pay attention to the rumors flying around about me. You saw me as I am.
You feel a deep bond has formed between you and I. So I really like Ai's storyline because it's not about the relationship for her at all. It's about her finding the power in herself to be confident and good. You know, like, yeah, she still quote unquote needed me to help her get there, but the storyline doesn't necessarily have to end with her being in a relationship with you. It needs to be, and not it needs to be, the storyline doesn't have to end with her being in a relationship with you. And what that does is it creates a situation in which the focus is entirely on what is good for her and her being strong and proud. And I think that's really cool. I really enjoy that about her storyline. If it's okay with you, I want to stay friends. Good friends, of course. I'll do my best to make sure you don't think otherwise either. I sound really ridiculous now, don't I? Let's go get some food somewhere.
See you again.
I think there's a way that you can stay in a relationship with Ai, and if you do, that's fine. But I like it better this way because it makes the storyline less about the relationship and more about her growing as an individual. That's just me. You spent a long time with Ai before heading home.